Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to our Saturday. I got 10 pounds of fries in the freezer. So, ice bath, well, like peel, cut, wash, well, peel, wash, cut, whatever. I think there's a hair in my mouth. 10-minute ice bath, 5-minute blanch, 10-minute ice bath, pat dry, flash freeze. So 10 pounds are in the freezer right now. Gary took all the other kids. It's just me and Layla currently. He and all the kids went to his dad's to do some tree work. He did a lot yesterday, but they still have a lot to do today. So they've been there for a while this morning. It's almost lunchtime. I just packed up lunch, sandwiches and apples and a bag of chips for everybody. So I'm going to go over there. We'll have lunch. And then I'm going to bring the kids home and probably work on the other 10 pounds of potatoes. Get those 10 pounds out, vacuum seal them, and then work on the other ones. And Gary's going to stay over there probably the rest of the day again, helping his dad. So, the kids went over, they've had fun, but they're like ready to come home. So I'm going to go pick them up, but stay also and hang out and like have lunch. Like I said, visit for a little bit, but then we're going to head back and I'm going to continue on. So, I didn't really make anything for breakfast. Usually Saturdays I don't, which is weird because like most people I feel like probably finally make stuff on Saturday. I usually don't. Saturdays are our day. I'm like, you just find something to eat. So it was like a find yourself something to eat kind of thing this morning. Saturday is the day that I try to take to rest. So, anyway, we're going to go. I'm going to drive over there, have lunch, come back home. So I just got back home and it's just me and Layla again. No one else wanted to come home. They were having a blast over there. So I had lunch, stayed for a few hours. Now it's time to get the fries out of the freezer, vacuum seal them, and then work on some more. I think I'm gonna do some cubed like hash browns too. But it took me probably a good 2 hours to do those fries this morning because I have to do it in batches. And so if I had like multiple things going at once, I could do it at once, but it takes a while to do all of it, but it's gonna be so worth it, so it doesn't even matter. I don't really have anything else going on today, so we're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. But first I wanna kind of clean up a little bit, get some fresh water, and prepare that, and then go downstairs and get the fries, and we'll vacuum seal those. I thought about seasoning them, but I think I'm just gonna leave them plain and season them when I cook them. Just because I feel like there's enough going on. So we'll just season as we cook. So before I even go get the fries or anything, I'm gonna make up some bags. A lot. So I have 4 bags of homemade fries going in the freezer. This was 10 pounds of potatoes. So we have like 3 bigger ones and then 1 smaller one. The other bag, I have another 10-pound bag. I think I'm gonna do half fries and half hash browns. Did I say that already? I think I might have, but I can't remember. Sometimes I don't know, like I'll say it to somebody here and I can't remember if I said it to somebody here or if I said it to the camera, or if I said it on Instagram. Sometimes I just can't remember. So you'll have to excuse the fact when creators are trying to do something like that because they don't know if they said it out loud to somebody else. But like I said, I don't have TikTok, but like maybe people do TikTok, maybe they do Instagram or whatever. And when you say it once, you don't know who you said it to sometimes. So I'm gonna go put these in the freezer and then start working. I haven't done anything else. My kitchen's a mess, but I got 4 bags of homemade fries ready for the freezer, so that's awesome. All right, we got fresh water, fresh ice, fresh water that I have turned on to boil. Now it is time, excuse my dirty kitchen, my mess, to do this 10-pound bag. Okay, so this one is all hash browns. This one is all fries. I did them separately. That way these have been sitting here while I cut up those. So I'm gonna work on these, and then by the time these ones are done, I'll be able to do these. Hopefully it speeds it up a little bit quicker than waiting to do them all at once. So now these have been sitting about 10 minutes. I'm gonna cook them for about 5, let them sit for another 10, and then we'll switch and do it like that. What a cool day. Just sitting here making my homemade fries and hash browns. And Layla's sitting behind me on the floor coloring a picture. So these are the 2 trays that I did. So I'll get 2 bags of hash browns out of that, which is perfect because that means I should have about 2 bags of fries and then be done. Yep, and here are the rest of the fries. So down to the freezer, these go. So I also had 2 bags of sweet potatoes. So I'm doing the same with these, except I skipped the first ice. I'm just gonna blanch for about 5 minutes and then do an ice bath and then flash freeze and freeze too. I don't know if this is the right way, but this is what I'm doing. So here's our sweet potatoes. Now these need to go downstairs. I got everything cleaned up except for that, and then there's 1 bowl in there, and everything else is cleaned up, which is nice because this kitchen has been a mess all day from doing this. Tonight we're doing pork chops for dinner. Pork chops grown here in our backyard. So I asked him what he wants to do with them. He's gonna grill them. They are home now. And I said, how do you want them? Like, do you want a sauce? Do you want this? Do you want that? And he said that he just wants, he picked out this seasoning, brown butter, roasted garlic. So I'm gonna put this on the pork chops, except for one, because I'm gonna give Layla just this one, the blend, salt, pepper, garlic on hers. And then he also asked for this rice, and I'm gonna have to find something else for Layla. And then he also wants Brussels sprouts. So he wants pork chops, this flavored rice, and Brussels sprouts. And he gets what he wants because he is deciding dinner, making me not have to decide dinner. Sometimes I don't even want what's on my meal plan. Sometimes I don't want to have to come up with a meal. I will gladly make whatever it is that anybody else wants, as long as they decide on the meal and I don't have to make the choice. I can't stand making decisions as it is, and I surely can't stand making the decision of what we're gonna have every single night for dinner. Sometimes I just want a little bit of help and input. So I asked him, he said pork chops, flavored rice, and Brussels sprouts, and I'm like, gotcha. Sounds good, coming up. So I'm gonna hit the pork chops just on this little cookie sheet here, and then season them up, and he's gonna grill them outside, thankfully. All I have to do inside is the rice and the Brussels sprouts. So this is gonna go on these 2 of these really, 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 really tiny ones. And then this is gonna go on everything else. I just went downstairs to get more mayonnaise, and I saw these and I was like, you know what? I think tomorrow I might try to make up some split pea soup. If not tomorrow, then at least sometime this week, because I love split pea soup, like love it. It is one of my favorite soups ever. So I definitely want to make some. We have a ham bone downstairs in the freezer that I saved from probably last Easter or Christmas or something. And it's gonna go in this soup. I gotta find it and dig it out and bring it up here and use it. So here's our Saturday night dinner. It is Saturday, right?
Something like that.
Yeah. Okay, so I just went downstairs. We just cleaned up dinner, and dinner was really good. Anyway, I got the hash browns out of the freezer. So the freezer at the bottom of the steps only had hash browns and the sweet potato fries, which still were not fully frozen.
Can I say hi?
Layla wants to say hi.
I ate all my pork.
She ate all her pork. Yes, she did, and grapes.
It's yummy.
It was yummy. So we had just these 2. The sweet potato fries weren't really frozen. I didn't go over to the other freezer to get out the fries. I'm just going to do that in the morning. But I still have the regular fries and the sweet potato fries to vacuum seal tomorrow, but I'm just going to wait until then. But I got these done for tonight too. Pretty exciting. All right, we've got a bread order going right now. And we've got really tired kiddos because some of them worked so hard today with Dad. And like, what were they doing? Chopping trees?
Chopping trees, picking up sticks, moving wood.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff, and they are exhausted. So, we're going to end our video. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Layla's saying bye.